Hi guys, so a few days ago I watched this live from Floyd titled Santiago Chile is Trash. And watching that live, it became very clear to me that Floyd is broke. He is desperately broke. I mean, he spent almost like 90% of the live begging for money. He spent 90% of the live going, don't super chat, cash at me, because I guess super chat, he doesn't like super chat because YouTube takes 30% and because it doesn't get to him right away. So he spent most of the live going, send me money through Cash App, send me money through PayPal. In fact, he started the live begging for money. Like he came on and the first few words he said was, send me money through PayPal, send me money through Cash App.
All right, guys. So let's talk about Santiago, Chile, guys. Now, before we start this video, if you really support what we do, consider hitting the Cash App, PayPal, and link in the description, guys. Link in the description, guys.
And the thing about it is the way he begs for money, it's not even nicely. I mean, he is begging for money, right? And instead of saying, you know what, I would really appreciate it if you send me money, if through Cash App or, PayPal, that's how I finance my travel, da da da. That's not how he was saying it. He was not even saying it, forcefully, like, send me money, something like that. He was berating his subscribers for not sending him money, as if they owe him money, as if, he is entitled to them sending him money. It was so strange. I'm like, you are begging money from these people, but you are, attacking them. Like he would be like, you cannot ask me a question because you haven't sent me money.
So what's trash about it? If you donate to the super chat, no, the Cash App, I'll answer it. If you want to donate, if you want the question to your answer, if you want your questions answered, consider Cash Apping me, man. Links in the description. If you got a question in the Cash App, I will literally answer it immediately. I'm not
I'm
gonna.
like, they don't have to send you money to ask you questions. And as the live went on, he became even more and more aggressive. Like he was just berating everyone. I mean, you could see that from the way he is acting, from the way he's behaving towards subscribers that were not sending him money. It is very obvious this guy is desperate for money. And because this guy doesn't know how to control his emotions, how to modulate his emotions, his desperation is making him behave in the most erratic, in the most irrational way. I mean, why are you, attacking people for not sending you money? It's not like, you sold them something and they have not paid you. It's like, they are watching your live, which actually generates you money. Them watching your live generates you money, but you are attacking them because they have not, sent you money, which they don't have to. You're not entitled to their money. But the erratic way he was behaving is a good indication that this guy is broke, desperately broke. He needs money right away. I mean, the guy was almost going over the hill because he had to spend $75 extra when he arrived after hours at his first Airbnb, and the Airbnb was closed, so he has to go to a hotel and pay $75, and that probably pushed him over his budget. So it is very obvious that this guy is broke, desperately broke. And here is the thing, why is he broke? Because according to Floyd himself, he has about $3,000 monthly income. I don't know if it is from the YouTube or if it is from, I don't know. how stable that $3,000 a month income is. But he said he once said, he makes about $3,000 a month, and $3,000 a month is a lot of money. He should be, I mean, if he lived, responsibly, that should support him. He shouldn't have gone, bankrupt so fast. But you watch how he has been spending in Brazil, and you realize why he has gone broke so fast. Because what he was doing in Brazil was that he has been spending a lot buying sex.
Okay, so like this is what I do. So when I'm on a date with a girl, or before I go on a date, I'm like, this is what I want to do with you. I'm gonna take you out to eat, and then after that, I'm gonna bring you back to my place, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chill, and hopefully, we get to do our thing, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it on YouTube because I don't want your channel to be. So I just tell them that, and most will agree and be like, okay, we'll go back to my place afterwards. I do my thing, and then they go home.
By his own admission, what he has been doing is meeting women on Tinder, meeting women from IG, and then taking them out to eat, taking them out shopping in exchange for them giving him sex. And he not and that's not just the only thing he does, for sex. He also pays the women's rents. I mean, these women are not his girlfriend. It's not like, if you were to pay for your girlfriend or, your fiance, your wife, you're just paying for one person. But that's not what he's doing. This guy has been with multiple women, paying their rent, paying for, taking them shopping, taking them out to eat. And that's a lot of money to spend, right? Because, like I said, he has been with multiple women since he was, I mean, when he was in Brazil, at least he was with multiple women, and he was spending, a lot to get sex from those women. But you know what? Spending, all money to buy sex from these women probably wouldn't have sent him into, brokehood. I think the reason he is broke is probably because he is trying to use money to supplant, to make up for the fact that he doesn't have, good personality. He doesn't have good, interpersonal skills. He doesn't have good social skills. I think, instead of working on himself, instead of improving himself, instead of improving his interpersonal skills, his, social skills, what he has decided is to use his American dollars to cover up for whatever he is lacking. I mean, he was on Aston's live saying that, literally saying that Americans, American men do not need to work on themselves, do not need to improve themselves. All they have to do, to get women in Brazil and other poor nations, all they have to do is just come and go to those countries, and their American dollar will do the rest. They don't have to do zero, self-improvement.
So here's the thing about being American, the US dollar. And I'd be like, my name is Floyd. I'm new here. I'm American. I'm from Houston, Texas. Right. And they love that. They love it because that's opportunity. You're rare. So if I go out with this guy, this man's going to be able to go to a nice restaurant. He lives in a nice spot. You know, there's no offense, but there are certain things that Americans can do easier than the actual locals because we have the US dollar.
So when you have that kind of mentality, when you believe you don't have to have good personal hygiene, you could cover for the lack of personal hygiene by spending more money on a girl. That if you have a poor conversational skill and you have problem attracting women, you know what, you could go to Brazil and you could still attract women, even though you have poor conversational skill. You could still attract women in Brazil by spending money on them, by giving them more money. So when you are using money to cover for everything that you lack instead of improving yourself, you are going to go broke. You are going to go broke fast. I mean, yeah, $3,000 a month is a lot of money in Brazil, but when you are spending it the way Floyd is, you are going to go broke fast. And so now this guy has gone broke, I mean, in less than a month, I guess. So yeah, so he's broke because he has been, spending his money buying sex in Brazil, and he has been spending money to make up for his lack of good, social skills, good personal interpersonal skills. And now he is on live berating his subscribers for not sending him money because this guy, he doesn't even know how to control his emotions. And to be honest, I blame passport bros, not just passport bros, even the black manosphere, for what is going on with Floyd. Because Floyd right now, if you are watching, if you have been watching his lives and videos the way I have, you could see deterioration. He is, he's deteriorating. He is coming undone. I mean, it is very obvious that this guy is under a lot of stress. I mean, I don't think he's under a lot of stress, but he doesn't have good coping mechanism. He doesn't have good impulse control. So he is deteriorating, and I blame passport bros and even the black manosphere for convincing people like Floyd that they don't have to work on themselves, they don't have to improve themselves to to get women. All they have to do is just get their American dollars and go abroad, and everything would be great. And I think Floyd right now is finding out that's not true. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye bye.